You gotta read everything now. You're not to do that.
Is that right? Hello.
Hi guys.
Here's the deal. The personal finance community, as you may know, is split right down the middle, two opposing sides. Extreme frugality versus big wins.
The Latte Factor versus the side hustle.
And two blogs that I would say represent those two sides would be Mr. Money Mustache, who says his $25,000 a year budget is completely reckless spending, and Ramit Sethi, is that how you say that? From I Will Teach You to Be Rich, who says there are a few big wins in life where if you simply get them right, you'll almost never have to worry about the small things. Both have millions of devoted followers, but which one is right?
To sum each side's argument up in one sentence, the frugality gurus say that spending less than you earn is the only way to create wealth.
But the big win gurus say that there's a limited amount of money that you can save and an unlimited amount of money that you can earn. Both seem like valid arguments, so where do we land? You might expect us to fall into the frugality camp, and you'd be right.
No matter how much you earn, if you can't control your spending, then you can't build wealth.
In other words, if you make $100,000 a year and you spend $100,000 a year, you're just as broke as the guy making minimum wage living paycheck to paycheck. If either of you got a $5,000 raise, you'd both go out and spend it.
On the other hand, if you're able to spend less than you earn at lower incomes, then when the raises and bonuses come, you're more likely to invest that extra money.
Cutting out your morning trip to Starbucks is a cliche in the personal finance world called the Latte Factor. Basically what it boils down to is that if you were to stop spending $5 a day on a cup of coffee, you could save up to $2,000 a year. It's an example of how a seemingly harmless purchase can add up over time. But the truth is, $2,000 a year isn't going to make you rich, but it represents your inability to control your spending. It's more about behavior than the math.
What we've discovered is that by sweating the small stuff, the big stuff just kind of takes care of itself. Why would we overspend on a house or a car if we're conscious of all the smaller things we spend on?
On the flip side, the argument to pinching pennies is that a lot of people who cut out their morning lattes end up rewarding themselves later with bigger purchases and offsetting any of the savings that they actually had. To that, I would say if you can't live without your latte, you're not gonna magically be able to live without that spare bedroom or leather interior. If instant gratification is such an unquenchable desire, then real wealth just isn't in the cards for you.
But that still leaves the problem of there being only so much you can save no matter how hard you try. The problem is that the world isn't black or white. You can't just earn or save, you have to do both.
We're discovering very quickly in our search for a more lucrative investment that it does take money to make money. Right now we're looking at a real estate deal that is way over our heads. If we had around $750,000 instead of the $150,000, we could be making about 100 grand a year, free and clear, with about 2 years of work. The closer we get to becoming wealthy, the more I realize that the rich really do get richer. Being able to pull off a deal like that would definitely be considered a big win in anybody's eyes. But how did we even get to the point where we could even see that deal as a possibility?
By being frugal and living below our means. We see the rich getting richer as encouraging, not discouraging.
It means that if you can fight the uphill battle in the beginning, the downhill is sure to come much easier.
So is it better to pinch pennies or to focus on the big wins?
The answer is both. Our strategy is to live below our means and earn more and invest that money so that our money makes more money. To think that that's beyond our mental capacity is a great way to stay broke. But what do you guys think? Let us know. Bye.
Bye.